for yellow.
A Y, there is one Y. 135 he has. 60 for Marita and 750 for John. Before and after we're looking for. Two categories linked by a common word.
No, not again.
Loves this little area of the wheel here. It's okay though, $410 this time.
Can I have an M for Matt?
An M, there is one M. 545 Matt has.
Can I buy a vowel?
You may buy a vowel.
Can I have an A for apple, please?
An A. No A's, Matt, I'm sorry to say. So over to John we go. And we whip 50 out for that as well. 495 Matt now has. Now, John. Let's see, $280 for this letter.
Could I have a C for cucumber, please?
Yes, there is one C. Well done. $1,030 John has.
Have I got enough to buy a vowel, please?
You have, yes.
Could I have an A, please, for apple?
An A?
Okay.
That's what Matt said, John.
I'm not here.
Oh, it's tough up here. There's so many things to remember, and of course, you know, working with an absolute legend here. Oh, with Adriana, I mean, of course, yeah.
Can I have a G for goat, please?
A G? There are no G's, Marita. Two categories linked by a common word here, folks. $495 in the bank. Matt, $210 would be good.
Can I have an H for Harry, please?
An H, there is one H. Yep. Gets you to $705. And that spins.
Oh, is it? One again. Slow down.
It's going to be
Slow
okay.
down.
Not a problem. $280 more, Matt.
Can I have a K for kitten, please?
Yes, there is one K. Gets you to $985.
I'll solve it there, John. Thanks.
Oh, Matt, there's more opportunities there.
Maybe Dick Johnson.
That's the one. Yes. Two categories. Maybe Dick. And our good old mate, Dickie Johnson. $985 to spend.
Can I have the Dryzerbone coats, please?
The Dryzerbone coats for $310 leaves you $675.
I'll have the award-winning albums.
The award-winning albums for $244 leaves you another $431 still to spend.
The Swiss Army knife.
The Swiss Army knife for $180 leaves you $251.
Oh, I better have the shower rose.
The shower rose for $95, $156.
And the cycle helmet.
The cycle helmet for $70.
And the travel games, please.
Okay, good on you. Here they come. That's not a bad list.
Matt, these his and hers oilskins come in your choice of black or blue. Made of 100% cotton, they're hard-wearing and perfectly suited to the great outdoors. Priced at $310 from Dryzerbone. These albums feature the cream of Australian talent, including rock, dance, comedy and soundtracks. Each one has won an ARIA award. There's something for everyone. Priced at $244 from Festival Records. For over 100 years, the original Swiss Army knife has been an indispensable tool. With 31 different features, it's no wonder it's become standard equipment on the space shuttle. Priced at $180 from Victorinox. And now there's a new shower rose for people who want to save water without sacrificing comfort. The Freund shower rose gives a wide spray pattern and will cut your water bill. Priced at $95 from Orbis, Australia. Protect yourself when cycling with this bicycle helmet. Aerodynamically designed, it's made of tough polystyrene and depicts American team logos on the side. Priced at $70 from Flight. And now keep the kids amused with these games while travelling. Each one is conveniently packaged and will provide hours of entertainment. Loads of fun in a soapbox. Priced at $48 from Brent Howard Games.
Okay, well, Matt with his Swiss Army knife, can he cut and thrust his way to champion again today? We'll be back to find out in just a sec.
Tonight in Prime News, a win for Curry residents. Illumino Australia takes the Dross plant elsewhere. Dramatic moments for a cruiser in Stockton Bight and a new home for the Sport of Kings in Scone.
Prime, putting local news first.
It's so hard to do things together these days. Everyone's got so much on their plate, even the kids. Getting away was just what we've needed. No pressure, total freedom. That's what it's all about.
The award-winning Holden Jackaroo four-wheel drive. With more space than its nearest competitor, all the creature comforts, and effortless V6 power.
And the real beauty is the Jackaroos showed me a side of my family and a part of Australia I never thought existed.
We put the ice cream in, we put the two, Calvarina chop, it's crunchy and it's new. Oh, still the hokey pokey, oh, still the hokey pokey, that's what it's all about.
If you think all steel roof and wall sheeting is the same, You're wrong. When selecting your materials, look for consistent quality, like this Metrol roof. The laps on the Metrol roof are near invisible. Corrugated, trim-clad, or bullnose, all manufactured by Metrol to exacting standards for precision lapping and accurate length. Look for the Metrol seal of quality and eliminate doubt. Specify Metrol precision rolled roof and wall sheeting, because all roof and wall sheeting is not the same.
Walk into Retrovision during November and you could walk out a big winner in time for Christmas. There's $25,000 in gift vouchers to be won, plus 3 months interest-free on bargains like just $1,289 for the Fisher & Paykel 395-litre frost-free upside-down refrigerator freezer, and only $689 for the 250-litre auto defrost refrigerator freezer. Walk into 3 months interest-free and $25,000 in vouchers to be won.
The biggest retailer of electrical appliances.
Looks like you guys had fun.
We did so much.
With more space than its nearest competitor and effortless V6 power, the award-winning Holden Jackaroo four-wheel drive.
Welcome to our special of Talk to the Animals in Africa.
6:30 Sunday.
An adventure of a lifetime.
Meet the people and the animals who call Africa home in the highlight episode of the year. Talk to the Animals in Africa, Sunday on Prime.
Okay, here we go. It's round 3 time. The bell is gone. We're right out of it, so it's Burgess spin. Wherever I spin up, we're all playing for that. Now, John's in control. The name we're looking for, popular pastime. This popular pastime, John. An opportunity for $255.
T for Tom, please, John.
No T's. Marita.
An R for rabbit.
An R, yes, there is one R. What do you think, Marita?
I wouldn't have a clue, John.
Okay, Matt.
Can I have an S for Sam?
An S, yes, there is one S. Popular pastime, Matt, any idea?
No, John.
No? John, letter? Letter.
Oh, sorry.
Just a letter.
An L, please, for Lenny.
No L's. Marita.
A P for Peter.
No P's. Matt.
An N for Nigel?
Yes, there are 2. 2 N's. Give you a clue, Matt. Popular pastime?
No.
No?
No, sorry.
John, letter?
Could I buy a vowel, please?
You may have a vowel. You don't get any money for that, though, okay?
An E, please, for egg.
An E, yes, there is just a 1. 1 E. Give you a clue? Popular pastime, this? No?
Sorry.
Marita, letter?
K for Kylie.
No K's. Matt?
G for George?
Yes, there is 1 G. Give you a clue, Matt?
No, I still have no idea.
Okay, John?
C for cat, please.
C, yep, there is 1 of those. Any idea, John?
Square dancing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Square dancing. Popular pastime, your fathers. There we go. $315 for Marita. John finished on $12.35 and the winning round 3. Hey, Matt's the champ again today. $1,750. And he'll be playing that major prize round. We'll get to that shortly. $485 to spend, John.
The sunglasses, please,
The sunglasses for $250 leaves you $235 to spend.
And the baseball pack, please,
The baseball pack from Regent, $200 worth, $35 remaining.
And the beach umbrella, please.
Okay, with summer coming on, that's very, very handy for you. Thank you, Sticks.
John, these sunglasses are made in Germany. They incorporate modern styling and high-quality tinted lenses to absorb the harsh Australian sun. All-round eye protection priced at $250 from Carl Zeiss. Get into one of the fastest-growing sports in the country, baseball. This great sports package includes a top-quality bat, ball and a fielder's glove, priced at $200 from Regent Sporting Products. And here's a bright and colourful way to protect yourself from the sun, John. This umbrella is great for use in the garden or on the beach. It features 20+ sun protection factor, priced at $35 from Rainbird Umbrellas.
Okay, well done, John. $1,205 worth of prizes. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks very much.
And happy birthday, Joe, for Tuesday. And Marita. Oh,
well, I had fun. Thank you very much, everybody at Channel 7.
Okay, good on you, Marita. And this is for you.
Marita, capture your loved ones on film forever with this package of framed family portraits, including a session with the photographer resulting in beautiful prints of the ones you love from Pixie Photo. Contestants also receive the popular Wheel of Fortune game from Krona.
Okay, well, this young fella's already got 1 major prize. Can he add another to that?
There are gift ideas and bargains galore in Chemmart's Christmas catalogue. Metamucil $9.95, Oil of Ulan $8.95, Snuggler's Jumbo Pack $21.95, Chemmart Sunscreen only $9.95.
Remember, Mr. Kingsborough, Chemmart.
If we don't, Save it now. There will be none left when we need it most. That's why.
Port Stevens. Oh, this is perfect.
What a relief. Now we can really relax and enjoy it.
You've got to try this.
Now I could handle this. Nelson Bay RSL. You can't go past it.
Big savings, great value. Harvey Norman have a massive range of lounge suites available for immediate delivery, like the Cabot 3-piece suite. Save $200 now, just $899. Yes, $899. Big savings, great value at Harvey Norman, Bennett Green and Maitland.
Ever wanted to own a vineyard? Well, nestled in Colburn is this wine lover's delight, featuring a large home with a pool for relaxed living. The grapes are planted. All you'll have to do is move in. For inspection, call LJ Hooker now.
Had a bit of an idea, Dave. Yeah? I'm putting you up for ransom. You know that huge warehouse full of tyres we looked at the other day? Well, either they go, Dave, or you do.
You're a hard man, Bo.
Off to a flying start, Dave.
The Save Dave sale at Bow Repairs. Huge range, great prices. Call 132381 for your nearest store.
If we don't, save it now. There will be none left when we need it most. That's why.
Merry Christmas bargains!
Reject so-called Christmas bargains. Because at the Reject Shop, we've got everything for Christmas. Look, Danish cookies, $2.75. Christmas cards, 10 for $1. Christmas trees, $17. Christmas wrap, $2. Spaghetti jars, $14. Arctic animals, all $5. Soap gift packs from $2. Look for the catalogue and a costly Christmas. The Reject Shop. All you need is loose change.
Coming up tonight in Prime Local News, a victory for opponents of the plan for a dross plant at Curry. But what does it mean for the town? The Glessick saga continues, another decision on the killer's future. Drama for the crew of a motorboat off Stockton Bight. Glamour and action as the Scone Race Club opens its new multi-million-dollar high-tech facility. And the spectacle of a new old-timers arrival at Rutherford.
Prime, putting local news first.
Well, Matt Smith, we meet again in the major prize round. Well done again today. $17.50 in the bank this time. We'll go back to tours anyway, but $17.50, 2 consonants and 1 vowel you may choose. And we're looking for a phrase in the major prize round today. There it is. Give the wheel a spin and good luck. So it's only a little phrase and you've got 3 letters to choose, so if they're goodies, this could be another great result. 2 consonants and 1 vowel. Oh, something for the home.
This sewing package gives you complete creative freedom, including a sewing machine with 30 pre-programmed stitches, professional overlocker and a steam press. They're priced at $4,489 from PAP Australia.
You make a lot of your own clothes, Matt?
None.
Good luck. This is a very nice prize. 2 consonants and 1 vowel.
Can I have a T for terrific?
T.
And R for Roger.
An R.
And an E for egg, please.
Okay, T-R-E.
Oh, well. I'll be just in time because there's a T in that.
No, but keep going.
No idea.
Didn't know, eh?
No.
Such is life, Matt, eh?
Oh, yes.
That was good working just in time. I mean, that could have fiddled. But no, such is life we're looking for. Very impressive total, I must say. $9,552 for the
very much.
Well done, man. He plays the game very well, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very nice young man.
Relax over the weekend because
Yes,
you're coming back to play again next week, and I hope that you'll join us then. Bye.
Please do. Bye, everyone.
This is a Grundy television production for the 7 Network Australia. John Deeds.
Tonight, Dross bombshell. The developer decides not to build in Curry.
Anxious moments on the high seas. A cruiser gets a wild ride.
And they're racing. Scone christens a new home for the sport of kings.
Good evening, I'm Janette Hankinson.
And I'm Murray Finlay. Alumino Australia, the company behind the controversial aluminium dross plant, has walked away from the Kurri site. It announced today it would not meet the conditions needed to build the plant in the town. Instead, it set its sights on Maitland again.
The residents opposed to the dross plant have been vocal and united in their objections. Alumino Australia's decision is being hailed as a sweet victory.
The plant hasn't stopped. Congratulations, pride in Curri, and the wonderful realisation that a town can get together and can have an impact on big government and local councils.
Alumino Australia wanted to put the plant at this site in Mitchell Avenue, but residents opposed to the development said the site wasn't suitable. Among other things, they were concerned about air quality and waste disposal, and they said it was too close to the townships of Kurri and Weston. When Alumino Australia first decided to put an aluminium dross plant here in the Hunter, it chose this site at Rutherford. Maitland Council refused the company's application. The company says it will now take that decision to the Land and Environment Court. The company's managing director, Garba Simonian, says the decision to pull out of Kurri is a result of the 78 conditions the Minister for Planning placed on his approval of the development. He says it was made after a fruitless meeting with the Department of Planning yesterday, designed to clarify some of these conditions. Not everyone in Kurri is happy with the latest development. President of the Chamber of Commerce, Toby Thomas, says it's going to take a long time to encourage other companies to bring their developments to the area. It's a view supported by Mayor Marie Callaghan.
From Curri's point of view, well, I think we'll have unemployment for an awful long time now. Yeah, our reputation's shot to pieces. No developer with any sense would bother coming here for another decade. And that worries me enormously. The young people of Curri have no future.
Mr Simonian told Prime he plans legal action against Mr Cole Maybury. He said comments made by Mr Maybury defamed him and Alumino Australia. And on Monday, Carla will go back to Maitland to see what that city says about the decision. The parole board has again rejected a plea by Nikola Glesic for his release from jail. Glesic is serving a 20-year sentence for the murder of Constable Douglas Eaton in a running gun battle with police in 1977. The decision averts a possible industrial confrontation that may have seen police take action in protest if Glesic walked free. The board will review his case again in 6 months' time.
There were anxious moments for a crew of 4 on a sinking boat in Stockton Bight this morning. The vessel was badly damaged when it was pounded by huge seas.
The 10-metre-long Sarah Jane was disabled at around 10 this morning when it was hit by huge seas, estimated at 5 metres or more. As the boat floundered, the Newcastle Water Police came to its aid. On board, 4 men from a Sydney family who feared the boat was about to sink.
We contemplated to abandon the boat when the water police were following us. Said we had 6 miles to go to the harbour here, and probably about a mile out, the water level got higher than most of the vulnerable parts of the motor, and the motor ceased to work. And
the cruiser was towed into Horseshoe Beach, its bow low under the weight of tons of water. The boat was on its way from Port Stephens to Sydney for a refit. Skipper Daniel Ryan was grateful when he touched dry land.
This was meant to be a nice little leisurely day cruise to Sydney, and unfortunately it's turned into one nightmare of a cruise.
The Sarah Jane remained at Horseshoe Beach for another 3 hours until it could be put up on slips at Carrington for repairs.
Nobby's signal station says waves the size of those that hit the Sarah Jane are not uncommon in Stockton Bight. This afternoon there was a 3-metre swell running at the entrance to the harbour. There were some problems for residents in Wickham this afternoon after a burst water main brought down power lines. Emergency crews from Shortland Electricity and Hunter Water are working to restore power and water to homes in the area.
Albert Street, Wickham looked more like a river this afternoon as a torrent of water poured from the ruptured main. The water eroded a large hole in the footpath and undermined this power pole, which collapsed, crashing into the side of this house. Residents watched in disbelief as water crept towards their homes, but there were no reports of any flooding. Emergency crews rushed to the area and sealed off the street until workmen can carry out repairs.
Firefighters were called to a blaze in a house at Valentine this afternoon. The fire began in a bedroom at about 1:30 this afternoon, but was quickly extinguished. No one was hurt. The Department of School Education is investigating an incident which resulted in 16 Waratah Technology High School students being taught the wrong English texts for the higher school certificate exam. The Assistant Director of Education says that at this stage it appears the fault lays with the head teacher of English at the school. 3 teachers are expected to be disciplined. The department says the students will be given special consideration when their exams are marked.
After the break, all the action from the opening of the Scone Racecourse.
And a piece of history flies into Rutherford.
Tonight.
Talk about 5-star accommodation.
Tired of four-wheel drive holidays? Then try something a little more relaxing.
If I can stay on, that is.
Camel touring in the great outdoors. 7:30 tonight on Prime.
Stop everything. The Ford Dealers 54-hour marathon is on again. New model Festiva, Falcon, Laser and Telstars have arrived, and we must make room for new stock. With huge factory bonuses and clearance deals on light trucks, now is the best time to buy a new Ford. Thousands of quality used cars will be cleared with massive marathon savings and no repayments till May for approved buyers. So don't you miss out. The biggest ever 54-hour marathon ends Sunday. Hurry, see your Ford dealer today.
Ever wanted to own a vineyard? Well, nestled in Colburn is this wine lover's delight, featuring a large home with a pool for relaxed living. The grapes are planted. All you'll have to do is move in. For inspection, call LJ Hooker now.
Port Stephens. Oh, this is perfect.
What a relief. Now we can really relax.
You've got to try this.
Nelson Bay RSL. You can't go past it.
Stop everything. The Ford Dealers 54-hour marathon is on again. New model Festiva, Falcon, Laser and Telstars have arrived, and we must make room for new stock. With huge factory bonuses and clearance deals on light trucks, now is the best time to buy a new Ford. Thousands of quality used cars will be cleared with massive marathon savings and no repayments till May for approved buyers. So don't you miss out. The biggest ever 54-hour marathon ends Sunday. Hurry, see your Ford dealer today.
The best country racetrack in Australia has been officially opened in the Upper Hunter. This afternoon, thousands turned out for the first race ever to be run on the new $5 million Scone racetrack.
White Park, the home of horse racing in Scone for almost 50 years, looked a sorry sight today. But just a few kilometres away, the new Scone racetrack stood glimmering in the spring sun. Thousands of locals and some of the biggest names in Australian horse racing were on hand for the official opening. The new track and complex has been the result of more than 7 years' work by the Scone Race Club.
It'll bring a lot of excitement to the place. It'll bring a lot of people into town because we will get better racing now that we've got a better track.
And a lot of pride as well?
A lot of pride, yes. Yes, we like to think we're the best now in the country.
The design of the new racecourse sets it apart from any other. The cambered track is designed to reduce the risk of injury to horses and reduce the effects of rain on the track. A special broadcast and judging box has been built high above the track. Racing can be seen from almost every area of the complex, and the bookies were having to get used to the new betting ring today. Just after 1 o'clock, New South Wales Governor Peter Sinclair unveiled a plaque to complete the official opening.
It gives me great pleasure to now declare the Scone Racecourse duly and officially open.
And the jockeys took their mounts onto the track for the first race. Thousands watched anxiously as they headed down the straight for the first time ever. And just for the record, the first winner at the new Scone Racecourse was Zanaletti, ridden by Larry Cassidy.
And Aaron will be back later in the bulletin with more from the new Scone Racecourse and, of course, all the other sports news. More than 20,000 new jobs are expected to be created in the New South Wales tourism industry over the next 4 years. That's just one of the goals outlined in the state government's tourism master plan. The plan was launched today at the New South Wales Tourism Conference in Albury.
Topping off a successful tourism talkfest in Albury, the release of a tourism master plan for New South Wales. The master plan is a blueprint for maximising tourism potential over the next 16 years. Cashing in on the Sydney Olympics is just the start. Creating more jobs is the key. In all, 21,000 new positions by 1999.
For every 17 international visitors we have, we create a job.
Tourism New South Wales has spent a year putting together the master plan. It involved talking to governments and tourist operators around the state to develop an understanding of strengths within the industry.
Some of the areas that we can develop for the future